Boom, we're back, and today we have a no-gi roll, but it's a little bit different today because you have your favorite injured black belt, Tyler, versus Tornado Joe, the white belt. Let's see how we do in this video today. Now, this video is going to be a little different for two reasons. One, I'm sponsored, I'm wearing a sponsored rash guard, and two, this is mostly to be an instructional on how to roll when injured, so I'm not going to be doing as much smack talking, I'm going to be doing actual commentary. Also, if you want to know how to win 2 free rash guards that they're letting me give out to random people, make sure to stay tuned to the end of the video so you can see how to do this. Joe immediately starts to take advantage of me and he's moving into the mount position. He acts like we met at a bar, but I'm not going to have this. Instead, I'm going to do something very advanced. I'm going to take my left leg and I'm going to create a nice instep on his shin. What this does is this allows me to extend his leg. Once this happens, I can push his leg away and insert my own knee. This is the Instep Escape, and these are the things you need to do when you're injured. You can't have any big motions, you need to have these small motions. Let's see it again. I stretch him out, I push his leg away, I bring the knee in, and now I'm safe and I'm working towards a different guard. I like to capture the leg here and look for half guard. Now, if you haven't picked up yet on what is injured, it's my left shoulder. My left shoulder was recently separated, but it's not hurting nearly as much as I thought it would after a week of time. It was burning like crazy, but it's starting to feel a little bit better. I'm only going to roll with white belts and mostly flow roll when I do roll until it feels better, and right now I'm looking to use an underhook with my left arm. Then I remembered I probably shouldn't be doing that, so I go for single X and I hit a heel hook sweep. Now, the heel hook sweep is great because it gets Joe's weight off of me. I need to get his larger weight off of me so I can move around. I can't heel hook a white belt, so I'm not going to go for the finish. Instead, I'm going to be trying to work on top of him. However, Joe has his leg in my way, and I'm kind of cheating here because I'm using my left hand to post on the mat. Probably shouldn't be doing that, but I have to clear his leg. I readjust my position so I can use my right arm to clear the leg and start coming on top. Notice the speed I'm moving at. I am not rushing anything, I'm moving very slowly. This is how you should roll when you're injured. I don't want to rush anything, and I'm just trying to keep good position as well as good fundamentals. Yes, I'm going to be losing on a lot of positions, even though he's lower ranked than me, but I still have to be smart. Now, Joe is looking to break my posture. Good move by him. He's bringing me down and he's working around my right arm. He wants to take my back, and I know exactly what he's going for, so I do a nice little hip switch. You're going to see my left leg is going to move. I'm going to move my left leg across his hip. As I do this, I can start to turn. Now, Joe is going to turn me over. I use my left hand again to cheat. I post on the mat, but this stops me from rolling all the way over, and now I'm working on top of him. I'm trying to set up a front head position as he works up. Guess what? Front head doesn't work that well when you have only one hand. So we work into a standing position, and again, I want to stay using good fundamentals. I stay tight to his hips using good wrestling. I'm glued to him. I don't want to give him any space that he shouldn't have. I then use my right arm to grab an underhook and put my head in the chin. Then you're going to see a beautiful takedown. If you don't like this, you need to unsubscribe. I grab his leg, I pull the chin out, and I spin him to take his back. That was a very sneaky trip. Let's see it again. Boom, grab the chin, scoop the leg, twist him, insert my knee to keep it so he can't backstep, and then I turn him down to the mat. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you should be, because that was wonderful. Let's follow that beautiful takedown up with my question of the day. My question is, what is your best moment in jiu-jitsu? Obviously, mine is getting my black belt, but I want to hear from you guys. What are your favorite moments in jiu-jitsu? What big accomplishment did you do? Let me know in the comments below. Joe is now looking to do a parachute escape. I cannot stay glued to his back very well because I only have one hand, so I'm not high enough. He can easily escape this back control, but when you're injured, you have to leave your ego at the door like they always say. I let Joe escape, and now I'm working into a new position. I gave it the back like it was nothing, but that's okay. Joe is now going to grab the back of my neck and look for his own guillotine. Notice that when he does this, I know he's connected to me. His hand's on the back of my neck, so I use this as a guard entry. I can sit back and start looking for 7 guard, X guard, single X guard, or butterfly. It gives you a lot of options to sit back if you know they're connected to your neck. Now we invert a little bit and I spin out looking for a new position because Joe didn't want to have anything to do with that. Notice how trendy I look with that nice rash guard with Pikachu on it. What a cool rash guard, I must say. Now Joe's looking to do a nice backstep pass, and as he does this, I put my instep in under his leg. I'm doing this so I can elevate him, and then he moves back into the regular half guard. As he does this, I go with the momentum, and I use this to enter 7 guard. Now, I don't have a ton of motion that I can do with 7 without my other hand. Ideally, I'd be grabbing his ankle and I could sweep him over very easily, but of course I'm not going to do that. Instead, I just make some nice motion so I can keep him off of me. I've reduced all of his weight on my chest, and now I'm going out the back door. However, once I go out the back door, Joe uses this to take my back. That was a good move by Joe, and I just want to stay tight and compressed. I don't want him to attack my arm, so I'm keeping it away from him, but I'm also not exploding out, not spazzing out. I'm taking everything very slowly. If you're injured, you should look to do what I'm doing here. I'm not overextending. I'm not giving him any free submissions. I'm not having my arm extended. I'm just kind of letting him control me. Now he moves me into the single hook control and then he goes into back half. Once he's in back half, I do a little bit of a risky technique here. I do not think you should do this with higher belts. I flatten myself. That sets you up for a twister, but I was pretty confident he wouldn't grab my arm because I had it in such an odd position. Now I did grab another instep on his leg, and I'm going to do the same escape I did before. I used the instep escape to stretch him out, insert my knee, and now I'm in a safe spot so I can get out of here. So I went from back control now to another open guard, and I'm looking towards 7 guard. Again, I can't quite use 7 guard as well as I'd like to, so I'm going to transition. I switch and I'm going towards the knee bar. I extend my legs to get his weight off of me, I stretch him out, and I get a quick tap from him. Let's see this one more time. I stretch him out and I'm turning my hips. Once I stretch him out, I get my legs extended because I want to push his weight off of me. From here, I straighten the leg and I have a knee bar. Now, I don't think Joe should have tapped. I only have my one arm to pull against it, and it definitely wouldn't be strong enough to beat his leg strength. So he tapped a little early, but I'll still accept the free tap. Going into the next round, I want to make sure that when I start new rounds, I'm always safe. So I start on bottom. I always feel safe on bottom, and then we're going to be engaging in some hand fighting. Obviously, I'm going to lose the hand fighting battle, so I'm always ready to pull back. If I can pull back when he's connected to me, I can enter a free guard. Now Joe looks for a little arm drag here, which is a nice motion by him. However, I use this to sit back and enter 7 guard immediately. 7 guard is awesome for keeping his weight off of me. Again, I won't be able to use any sweep from here, however, but 7 guard is really easy to transition to a different guard. So I go straight to butterfly, but now his posture is broken. He's not standing above me, he's low to the ground where I want him. I have my arm over his shoulder to keep him low, and then he extends his arm backwards, giving me the triangle. Joe probably shouldn't have done that, and I could probably finish this triangle, but it's going to be a little bit difficult in my current position. Joe has a lot of weight coming forward. He's also getting some coaching off the mat. Now, I could have kept scooting on my back, rolling him up and getting towards this triangle finish, but Joe's going to get some nice advice from Mikey. Mikey tells him, instead of pushing into me, just correct your posture. Now, once he's here, this triangle is completely gone. I don't have 2 arms to pull him back in. I only have 1 arm against all of his body weight, so I try and sit up into him. As I sit up, he rolls my shin off, and then I spin back. I can't guillotine nearly as well with my right arm as I can with my left, so I missed that, but I am setting up a rubber guard entry. Rubber guard entry is awesome, and I really like this position. It works really well too because I only have 1 arm, but this is mostly guarding my body with my legs. I start to shove my leg across his neck, looking for the gogoplata, but I'm not likely going to be able to finish this. Now, I'll let you read the rest of the things on the screen if you want to know about the moves, but let me quick talk about the sponsor. X Marshall is the sponsor for this video. They've given me some rash guards. If you want to win a rash guard, make sure to like the video, go to their website, comment below which rash guard you want and what size. I'll pick 2 winners and I'll send you a message. Also, you can use promo code Tyler for an extra discount if you want to buy some. Thanks for watching the video, and thank you to all my current Patreons. I appreciate everybody that supports me. Thanks for watching.